Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a community is mourning the loss of a longtime teacher and coach. And officials are warning folks not to keep pets in their car as the days get hotter.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on Tuesday, June 25th. Now let's go on ahead and send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, everyone. Delightful feel to the air this morning. That is for sure. And outside our door right now, no visibility issues regarding fog, even though the visibility as you make your way over toward the London Corbin Airport and Williamsburg is down at 5 miles. So a little fog or haze this morning. Otherwise, temperatures, looky here, upper 50s, low and mid 60s. Ooh. Promised you yesterday that the humidity would drop, and it did. And it's clear across the region. We do have a scattering of some clouds, but all in all, with high pressure right on top of us now, we've got, we'll say, 3/4 of the day for most of us as an outstanding day. A lot of sunshine. Yes, it's going to be hot this afternoon as we take a run toward 90. Now, some of us could deal with a shower and thunder shower threat late this afternoon into this evening. Who? We'll let you know. The First Alert 7-day forecast is coming up in just a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. People are continuing to honor and remember a former teacher and coach in Hazard that died on Saturday. WYMT's RJ Johnson shares the impact Ki Cox had on his community.
Although born in Fleming Neon, Ki Cox, also known as Koki, moved to the city that would become his forever home, Hazard.
When Hazard was definitely Koki's home. I knew, he was born probably in Fleming Neon, but he moved to Hazard, and he made it home. And
Kat Sizemore says he has known Koki for many years, spending their high school years playing together for the Hazard Bulldogs football team.
I was one year ahead of Koki. He became the center for extra points and all the stuff. It was a great center. We played together like 3 years in high school, and I think we lost maybe 3 ball games in 3 years, and most of them were 1 point or less, so or close.
After playing basketball at Lee's College, Koki returned to Hazard, where he spent many years as a coach, teacher, business owner, and school board member.
Always had the right attitude about the school system. He wanted what was best for the kids, and he is a true bulldog. He lived it, breathed it, and would help in any way, any student, any faculty member that needed help. You could ask Koki, and he'd be more than willing to do that.
Hazard Independent School Superintendent Sandra Combs says people like Koki do not come around often.
That they're 50+ years in, of taking care of our school system and doing whatever it takes to make sure that kids had everything they needed in the classroom, but also on the court, the field, the track.
That goes for former student and colleague Butch Asher. Koki taught him in high school and was his football coach.
He treated everyone the same. Didn't matter if you came from a more well-to-do family or a poor family. Didn't matter if you were African American or if you were white. He really treated everyone equally.
Asher says Koki was one of his mentors, teaching him to be a better version of himself.
Certainly I have that now, but just being able to sit by him side by side in school board meetings, making major decisions for our school system, and just really enjoyed that time with him.
Saying his presence will be missed, but never forgotten. In Hazard, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Cox's visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. tomorrow at Maggard's Mountain View Chapel in Hazard. His funeral will follow at 2 p.m. He was 82 years old. Lexington Fayette Animal Care and Control is reminding pet owners to stay vigilant as the warm summer days are here to stay for a few more months. Officials with the business say they responded to roughly 18 heat-related calls during the weekend. Out of those 18 calls, 2 of them were for dogs experiencing heat-related illness. Lieutenant Jay Hamilton says those 2 dogs died. Hamilton is reminding people about some of the signs that a dog may be in heat distress.
You notice any behavior changes, so like a lot of panting or drooling, the dog might be acting lethargic or trying to seek shade or seek water, make sure to get them to that shade, air conditioning, get them water before they go into heat stroke.
Hamilton says if this happens, take them to the vet immediately. When temperatures are above 90 degrees, she says people should only let their animals outside for a short amount of time. An electric vehicle charging station has made its way to Perry County. It is located in the parking lot of Hampton Inn & Suites in Hazard. Before the incorporation of the charging stations, officials say electric vehicle owners would have to drive at least an hour and a half to charge up their car. Now they can stop in Perry County. Manager of Hampton Inn & Suites, Justin Combs, says this is great news for people traveling in eastern Kentucky and even for people living here.
I think it helps too that we're on the Plug Share map and stuff like that, so whenever people are looking for places to stay, whenever people are driving on electric vehicles and stuff like that, they see us on that map, so they automatically look at us and say, oh well, I can charge my vehicle there and get a hotel room. So I think it's really helped with that. And then also we have a lot of locals, not necessarily a lot of locals, but some locals that have electric cars that they will come and just charge their car for a couple hours and then leave.
There are 6 charging stations in the hotel parking lot. Combs says that they will work on any electric vehicle and that there are directions to scan if help is needed. And thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, we'll take a look at why consumers are spending less this summer season.
Weather-wise this morning, no visibility issues just yet. Question will be, will there be precipitation issues later today? We'll let you know, some of you will. Details with the First Alert 7-day forecast coming up right after this.